but
Live,
with fire
live.
this time.
I know nothing about it, so as long as you understand that I know nothing about it.
Well, so the good thing about 3 is that I feel like you don't necessarily need to have played the other games.
Yeah, you only need to know anything about the other games for the DLC. Like,
yes.
3
No, but
story
I
is
mean,
very like
there is some
insular.
context, right?
Oh,
There's
volumes.
some context to
Volumes.
it. Oh, volumes, yes.
Haha, joke's on you. I haven't changed mine since last.
Oh, I actually
You
haven't changed
crazy.
mine since last time either.
Oh, I always do. I turn it way up because I usually have it really low most of the time, so then I turn it up for this so that if I'm on a cutscene.
Oh, I started the cutscene.
Alright, full steam ahead. Oh, now I'm starting the
right
cutscene.
off the bat.
Yeah. He's got a tiny butt.
Carlos. Yeah, he does. What is the rest of the shit that Heims curses? Rise up, storm folks, rise! Embrace the word of mighty Talos.
What are you on about?
Skyrim.
Drugs.
What?
Aaron,
I'm so confused.
You don't remember Heimsker?
Drugs. Drugs.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The guy in Whiterun who's constantly screaming.
Oh, rise!
Oh.
Rise!
Rise up, Stormcloak! Embrace the word of mighty Talos! Now you know what I'm talking about.
Oof, I might save the rest of this mac and cheese and chicken and then go to a piece of cake.
Chicken, it's Lent.
L'chaim? I don't know. Chicken? I hardly know her. Adam knew I was in a bad mood at the grocery store, and he's like, "You want to get some cake?" And I was like, "Yeah." So he grabbed cake. He did good. Yeah, the grocery store has like the really nice bakery section too, with like really cute cakes, like cheap, nice cakes. So it's just like, I take a this piece, please.
But I have to, like, Walmart has like a cake section, and they all look beautiful. I don't think they taste good.
We have like a small regional grocery store. It's called Big Y up here, so it's like not even all of New England has them. So it is small in the sense of like chains. And their bakery is like one of the things they're popular for because they just like they have really good like pastries and baked goods and stuff.
Is Adam ahead or behind us?
Adam, where are you? He's at the Magnus where like an instance thing?
Yeah, I'm about to split off because this is Thancred.
Oh, so you're
Okay.
ahead of us,
He's
right?
way ahead of us.
Yeah.
Well, don't. You're ahead of us. Wait, please.
Fine.
He doesn't sound happy about it.
He just.
Also, if his voice is muted.
Also, is
Or
he
very
muted?
low.
He's just really quiet.
You're quiet.
It's very quiet.
I don't know.
Oh, this is better.
Oh, yes, that is.
Yes.
Oh,
Because you're usually.
proximity to the mic. Okay, I'm gonna start it now because you guys are literally like one dialogue away from this.
Wow.
Yeah. No, he's right.
Oh, okay, you are right. Well, you said far way ahead of us. KM said way ahead of us, so I listened to her.
I thought he was further ahead.
That was your.
Oh, hold
that
on.
was your
Hold
mistake.
on. I'm coming back. I had to. I have
What?
to plug in my headset. I'll be right. Hold on. I'm right here, but. Okay.
I
I started running off to
frozen
the
in
distance.
dialogue.
Okay.
I didn't start it.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I kept getting the bleep bloop, and I was like, oh no, it's gonna die on me.
Okay, I'm on the proceed screen.
I'm almost there. Are you ready to board? All right, ready?
Ready.
And
Go.
he said,
Watch your
Proceed.
step.
"You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos. He who is both man and divine."
Also, there's a line later on in this game that, that Emmett Salk says. It says, "Rise in madness and fury." That always reminded me of the Skyrim thing.
Thou must needs carry on without me.
Thou must needs carry on
The
without
path to
me.
Nabartha lieth open. Whilst thou travellest thither to the south, I would apprise Mistress Alize and the others of our progress. As
This
circumstances
cutscene gave me
permit,
such
I will
death
thereafter
flags.
rejoin the hunt for the remaining Light Wardens.
Gave you such what? I'm sorry.
Death flags?
Death flags?
Yeah.
Magnus, will
What does
the
that
gate
mean?
close immediately after
We
the
all
trolley
thought
passes through?
Tancred was gonna die.
I was
Oh,
convinced
yeah.
Tancred was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
die.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right here, the fact that Urian J stays behind, I was like, fuck, Tancred's about to die.
Yeah. It's like one of those things too, like I feel like it's gonna happen soon.
Then you and the others can meet us
Maybe.
in Nabartha
Maybe
Ring.
not
I
anymore,
don't
but
know. I don't know anymore. I don't think it will.
I
anymore.
already did at this
Tancred's
point, I mean.
invincible.
At this point, he's had 2 death scenes.
He's like died 3 times.
He's had
already.
somebody inside
Yeah.
of him, essentially.
If they were gonna kill anybody, Endwalker would have been the perfect time.
Yeah.
That was the big climactic part.
Now I think like they're safe for a couple of expansions at the very
Yeah. If nothing else, I feel like we could totally see a world where like, and I know I say it as a joke sometimes too, but Ishtola goes back and then like we don't see her in the story anymore because she's just like rendezvousing over in the first.
least. But that also is very different than Stormblood, for example, right? Like Tancred stayed behind. Tancred and Urian J stayed behind, and they only show up like way later in the expansion.
Yeah.
Like Ishtola is in the beginning, she gets hurt, and then she doesn't show up at all until like the final scene of 4.0.
Yeah.
But you see this moment here, when they're both looking at each other and they nod to each other,
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, Tancred's about to die.
See, this is when I would like love to talk to the writers and like the developers and be like, at any point was any of this supposed to be different, or like were you potentially thinking of like, for instance, killing someone off and then like chose
I know
out
exactly where they thought about killing a lot of people off, and that was at the end of A Realm Reborn, because they
Yeah.
sacked all the voice
Yeah.
actors, and they didn't know
That's
whether or
true.
not they were gonna go
Yeah.
bankrupt.
Right.
They basically killed all of the Scions,
hmm
Yeah.
quote unquote. Yeah,
Right.
so Tancred actually has 3 death scenes.
Yeah, that's what I said. He
Yeah.
dies like 3 times.
That must be
He's
the
died
gate.
3 times.
All this reminds me of right now is that video. Ba, 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 you know, and she. Oh, sheet. It's Ranjit. Look at him go. Get it, boy. Get it, my boy.
Well, so far so good.
Are we going to give him a name?
Also, I don't know
The
if you
pusher.
know this, Pyra,
Hmm.
but this right here, this tunnel we're entering in,
Yeah.
that has a slight slope down,
Yep.
this is the slope down from Horizon to Vesper
Yes. I was thinking the same thing a minute ago.
Ranjit!
Oh, sheet. It's Ranjit.
Why does Ranjit have like shoes?
Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. Bum, 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 bum.
Bay. Also, how is he that strong?
Yeah, that would be my first thing, you know?
Also, fuck, we spent so long fucking fixing the fucking trolley.
I know. What a piece of shit.
You're a stubborn old swine, aren't you?
Exactly, stubborn old swine.
One who has mastered
I mean, I think his strength comes from the fact that he made like a blood pact with a dragon or whatever the fuck his little serpent thing is.
Yeah.
Right, which they don't address in the slightest, so I don't know.
And sure enough, you did not disappoint.
That's gonna be my head canon until we get confirmation or complete denial.
Which is, might never happen.
Had you only sworn
He's so,
fealty
you're
to
saying
Lord
like
Wolf,
he's like a
you'd
monk
have no
reaper, right?
cause to
Because like he's a
skulk about
monk,
like frightened animals.
but he basically has a pact with something that
Yeah.
kind of
He's-
turns him into a reapery sort of.
He's a monk
You will
warlock.
remain as you are,
Pact of
while
the
I
Blade
dispatch
warlock,
these
monk
villains.
multi-class.
There you go. Yeah.
No, I won't.
Only
I
you will
won't
get that
let you.
reference here.
Yes. But
You forget to whom you
it still
speak.
shouldn't matter. Like
Who armed you, trained you,
him having a
fought and
fight with
killed
Tancred,
1,000
great.
sin-eaters with you.
That I get. With us,
When you were
should not have
inevitably
been like
cut down and
a
laid
thing
lifeless
at all.
in my
Yeah.
arms,
We should
who
have
sought
sent
out your
him to the
successor
retirement
carry on
home or the
futile
glue
struggle
factory,
again
like,
and again.
almost
Where's
immediately.
Shadow Realm?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We seek
No,
to
no,
bring
no. This is the first.
Oh,
You're
fuck.
talking,
Do
that's the
not be
13th you're talking
deceived,
about.
child. Only by Lord Vorthry's hand will this dying world know a sliver of salvation.
I'll have you know, Ranjit, Mad Fool is my
I
god
don't know about the
description.
world,
I also
but I
do
never
think
asked
though
to be
that he was
saved.
done dirty. Like he should not have been as
However much it
powerful as he
hurts,
is.
and however
But as
hard
a
it gets,
character,
it's
he
my
should have
life,
been better.
and I want to live it
Yeah.
on my own
There should have been
terms.
so much more stuff about Ranjit.
There's like, there is it's a passing dying line
And those mad fools
Right?
who want me to abandon
that he has when
the
you
ones
kill
I've
him.
traveled with.
But like the
fought
reason
with,
he is the
and
way he
may
is right
one
now
day
is because
die
he's
with.
lost so
I feel
many
the same.
Nympphilias and he thought of them all as
So
daughters.
no, I will not be deceived.
There's a story
no
there
matter
that they
what you
didn't
say.
explore.
I refuse
Yeah.
to believe it's all for nothing.
Also.
They're everything to me. All I have and all I need.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I would gladly do anything for them.
Poor.
Oh!
Let us pass. Or kill me. I'm not leaving here without them.
How dare you? Very well. If you would cast your lot with villains, then you shall share their fate.
Swing.
I heard what you said, and I'm sorry for all the things I've left unspoken. You have to go, now!
Man.
Tancred, no!
Dad Crid, no.
Go! Do what you came here to do. I'll not have you waste that newfound resolve on me. I leave her in your hands. Hurry!
I do love this line. I'll not have you waste your newfound resolve on me.
Yeah.
Not another step. Your fight
That
is with
fight.
me.
Oh yeah, we get to be dad, right?
You think yourself her protector?
Yeah.
As if a whelp like you could be a better father to her than me.
No, I'm her father. No, I'm her father. Urianger comes out. I'm the father.
Yeah, here, to see this line, like, you think you could be a better father to her than me. Like,
Yeah.
this is the reason why he's so, like, quote-unquote evil right now.
Yeah.
And they could have explored this a little bit more, and the character would have made a little bit more sense, but they don't.
Yeah. That would have been good.
Come in battle, you fight as Tancred.
This is Tancred.
Oh, you know what? I actually need my HUD for this. I can't do this without a HUD. What's the... Where are these buttons again? Right.
She deserves better.
Oh, this is really funny. I have Tancred's hotbar, but it still shows my like cooldown hotbar that I have on top of my cross hotbar
Oh,
with
that's
the white
funny.
mage actions.
He was trying some stuff. Yes, this is fun. I'm so glad when they started adding in these like fights with the scions. Uh-oh. Oh, what? I forgot about this.
Feast of my blood, answer my call!
Answer my call. I'm a snake. Oh yeah, we get.
My foes and war
I forget that he
their
already
foes.
shows us kind of like that side of Ranjit.
Yeah, so this is basically like, I mean, Adam's right. He's just like he has a pact with a
Yeah.
snake dragon, and there's a Reaper animation.
Oh
he basically-
yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a Reaper.
Huh.
Yeah.
The first Reaper.
The dragon is a void scent? Yeah, possible, probably.
When will you learn?
He's a monk Reaper, multi-class. Yeah.
Pick up laser warlock with money.
Oh yeah.
Right, but in
I
14
can't do
turns.
anything for this. Oh, I think I did that too early. We've only just begun.
In 14 terms, he's basically a monk,
Oh, do I do this?
a monk Reaper.
Oh, I don't think I did it right.
A meeper.
Not good.
I think I messed up. I might be okay. No, I don't remember. I did
just
concealment.
Heart attack. You
Oh,
dumbass.
I messed up. I messed up.
Damn it.
Harness the power of one of Minfilia's cartridges. Aww. Yeah, I'm so glad that they added these type of fights into the game.
That you play as someone else.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool.
I still love it a lot.
I had a friend
what's up? What am I
disagree.
to do?
I had a friend disagree because he thought that like it made the Psyops look too weak because of how little skills they have.
I mean,
Learn
at
how
the
to
end of the
play
day, they are
Gunbreaker
weaker than
now.
us.
But yeah, but like they couldn't do it. They can't do it too complicated because people need
Right.
to be able to do it. So I get his point, but it doesn't bother me because I
It-
understand why it's the way it is.
To me, I would prefer something like this that's like more immersion, and like if it's gonna be like borderline like cinematic, like it makes sense. Like we're not there. We went with Reem or Minfilia.
Yeah.
So like
That's what I said. If you remember, I said like I love the instance where you play as what's his face, Kian in Stormblood,
Yeah.
the patches, because you are running to get there and they have to stall it during a fight that they know they're gonna lose, right? But they're stalling so you can get there,
Yeah.
and I love that instance. But like, not because I like playing as Kian,
No quarter.
but cinematically as a story beat, I love it.
Right. Come here. Come here. Let me get you. I got you. Mirror. No.
Also, like another thing that it's the fact that Tancred can do this is also like, but how though?
Yeah. Oh, crap. Because he's Thancred, and this is Thancred.
But this is one of like the like his like special things that he can do because he went to spy college, right?
Yeah.
But like what he's doing is insane
Yeah.
because he is like basically going invisible. And remember, he doesn't use ether.
Right.
So what he's doing, in theory, is that he's slowing his heartbeat
Yeah, he's like
such
controlling
a
his
low-
heartbeat.
to such a low point that he becomes invisible? Question
Yeah,
mark?
that's It seems still so
It's
wild.
crazy.
Oh, ow! He hit me.
He
Jerk.
just used passive out of trade.
Wait, what? Ranji's blind?
Fools from man! Fall!
That's actually, yeah. Mixing class skills with, yeah.
I mean,
I remember
I
when
can
you could
buy that,
do some of
but
it.
that does not explain how Tancred just goes invisible here. But like
I remember back, even like
years-
maybe
oh,
not like 2.0, but like in
It's
Realm
not
Reborn,
right
being
now.
able to like mix some of the skills
I'll
up.
read the buff.
I remember even just
It's
like the one I say a lot is being a black mage and
Yes,
being able to use physic to heal myself during fights. Ah!
Right, perfect deception.
This
Having severely
is
restricted the flow of life-sustaining ether, your presence is concealed. Oh, like I was reading that, Ranjit.
God dang
God
it,
damn it.
Ranjit! Oh
It's
shit.
not the same one.
It's Ranjit.
Oh, this one?
Well,
No, this one
hey,
doesn't have the
Nice.
same explanation.
It changes.
I've
Conceals on
primarily
presence
played
by
Black
severely
Mage, and it was
restricts the
just
flow of life
I
sustaining
remember
ether.
crossing some of those
So he is
things
going
like
invisible.
back in like Realm Reborn days. Invisibility. Here we go.
Right, not the first few times though. Like it's just after a couple of times. She's like, that's not gonna
No!
work again.
She
and
still
then Tancred
needs
has
me.
to do it like,
She still needs me.
Soul deep invisibility.
I'm on my way.
yeah.
Stop moving. I'm on my way. Don't move. Okay, good. Oh, that looks so
Long-lasting
badass.
Steering act. By slowing his heartbeat. That's what I'm saying. That's like a physical training that he has.
Yeah.
It's not ether
Oh, look at him
related.
all bloody too. I forgot some details of this cutscene.
So now he goes into having severed the flow of life-sustaining ether. Your presence is completely concealed, but you are subject to the effects of
You
fading fast
would
and
have her
vital
suffer
sign.
and die. I would spare her
Fading
that
fast,
fate.
reduction of life-sustaining ether by concealment techniques is placing strain
That
on
is
your
not
body.
for
Failure
you
to
or
remove this
anyone
effect
else
will
to
result in
decide
KO.
ever again.
Vital sign, severing the flow of life-sustaining ether in order to avoid detection has damaged the body functions. Movement speed severely
Oh.
decreased.
And there he goes.
Bam. I win.
Man, Thancred just makes me wish that Rogue was an actual job in this game.
Yeah. No, Thancred, no!
I also appreciate that they made his model like, you know, he's like dirty and bloody right now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, they didn't fuck around in Shadowbringers, that's for sure. Like, I feel like some of the previous expansions, they were like,
Not
oh,
a
we'll just make them look a
single
little
day goes
grunged up.
by
Where like Shadowbringers are
that I
like,
don't
all right,
think about
we're gonna
all the
pull on
deep
every
things.
heartstring. We're gonna go into every deep cavern of our toolkit
I
and pull out
remember hearing
everything.
someone on the development
And
team
moments
saying that like
I
Shadowbringers started
for
by
granted.
Yoshi P walking into like the writer's room and being
Gods,
like,
you grow
what if
so
dark and
fast.
light is inverted? Have fun, and walked out.
That would have been perfect to see that if that were
But
the
you had to, didn't you?
The scarred gunblade
those you
is
had
your
lost.
wallpaper. Very nice.
For those you could
Well-
yet save.
But this thing, like, he has a whole depth speech.
They
The
really
world
went
teetering
into
on the
it.
very brink of
Like
oblivion,
I cried
gave
in
your
Shadowbringers
everything.
and Walker too, but like
Without
there was just
hesitation.
so much emotion, and it like
Your
it was
kindness,
so nice getting into
your
like
compassion,
that.
your love.
Like, how do you feel for a
Then
video game
and
like that?
now.
Oh, and he's thinking of his feeling. Oh, it's so sad.
Tell me this is not a death scene, though.
Yeah, I
One
thought he
last
was gonna
time.
die at that time
With
too.
little help, I'm so proud.
Honestly, and it was like, I feel like this is one of the first times where they showed like the vulnerability side of things, because you think of like you fight and like, yeah, this heroic thing, but like just like kind of passing out afterwards, and where we thought he was almost dead for a little bit too. It was like, listen,
sure,
Ultima Thule,
like,
oh my god. I literally cried when we were doing like the walk up the thing.
In the beginning,
literally
where
sobbed.
attacks Rugger's Reach, that he like breaks Istola's shield.
Yeah.
And she actually spits blood. I'm like, oh, this is when they're trying to get serious. And then Starblood happened. You know, the rest of Starblood happens and fuck it, but...
Oh my gosh. The feels. I love it. I'm gonna like, and that's where like, before going to this next cutscene, just because my brain's on the tangent. I know Dawn Trail won't have that much like in the feels realm, because we're just starting out again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The anxiety can't hurt us here. But I still think I might try to do more recording instead of streaming, because I do miss that I didn't have as much footage of myself going through the story the first time. But at the same time, like, I don't want to be ruined of any of it. That's the one thing that scares me about streaming for, like, when the first week of expansion, first day, is, like, I don't want somebody to come in and be like, this happens, and I'm like, no, you know?
No, don't.
Spoilers.
I don't recommend
Yeah, no. I will gladly record for you too, but the feels, so many feels.
Are you talking to me, Ophelia?
Yep. Whispers. I'm thinking of that too.
Alright.
We're going to the crystal wall.
Let's go.
Let's go.
This is where they harvest the
Oh,
finest
we're not a
crystal
party.
We're not a party. I was gonna say, oh shit, I invited you. God damn it.
You invited me and I gotta invite the rest.
I was trying to ride, I was trying to get in the car, and then it just said invite to party, and then I was standing there like...
Well, now you're a party lead. Congratulations.
milk. Bye, Adam.
Bye.
Well, Saren, you've been promoted.
I saw.
Wait, where'd he go now?
He flew away.
I was in the middle of getting into the car.
He was standing in the car.
He's a
I saw him
clown.
in the car. I thought
He
he
was
was in.
standing in it.
I thought he was in.
Oh my god.
You can clip into
If they do
objects in
that
this
for
game,
Dawn
if you
Trail, I'm
haven't
gonna be like
noticed.
so like
What the fuck am I
mixed with
doing?
emotion. I'm excited though, like I'm kind of on the salty train because they're gonna have the panel at PAX East on Saturday, and I'm not
Can you
gonna be
imagine
there
this game with
Saturday.
player collision? It'd be unplayable.
But I'm very
Oh,
excited to see
unplayable.
like when it's happening, because I want to take my time off of work. They better not pull out the meat cleaver. No, thank you. This, even by itself right now, looks pretty good with the graphics, in my opinion. Like, Shadowbringers, I think, like, kind of leveled up a little bit. Can you
Oh, for
imagine
sure.
with the Dawn Trail graphics update? I can't
I just
fucking
don't
wait.
know how much the graphics upgrade are gonna roll back.
Sure.
I mean, it'll affect the.
It'll affect
models,
some
textures,
stuff.
the lighting.
Yeah, I think even just the little zhuzh, you
But I
know?
remember them saying the first time that they announced the graphics update that like you would still see like earlier certain NPCs in the earlier
Jesus.
games like would not have been updated.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
Sure, we still see A Realm Reborn in the wild, and it looks like someone rubbed Vaseline all over it.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how much they're gonna roll it back. Like they may eventually get everything backwards, but like not at first for sure.
See, look at Minfilia though. She came off as so useless in Realm Reborn, and here she is just like, hey, excuse me, I'ma stop a fucking flood. hold my beer. Hold my beer. I'm gonna stop this flood
This is not
now.
her, though. This is not her.
Okay, one of the Minfilias. This is Anne
No,
Minfilia.
this is a piece of Heiderland.
Oh, right.
Remember
It's not
the
our
whole voice of the
Minfilia.
mother thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is kind of Arminphilia, but also kind of not really.
kind of not. That's
Yeah.
fair. She's yeah.
No, stand back.
Oh right, even the voice. Yeah. Oh
We shall stay
no,
the flood.
that sucks. Literally. That. Oh no, Grim.
But this is what
Yeah,
I want.
I tried getting
It's
tickets
my
to the fan
sacrifice
fest
to
and
make.
I could not. I went in for the lottery. My husband went in the lottery. We didn't get them. And then when they went on sale, I was on like 15 minutes. Like the second the link was posted,
time has not
I
yet
was
come.
in queue and we didn't get them. I was ready to go.
When
And
all hangs in the balance,
yep, didn't get tickets.
you must give them hope.
So that was a little stressful. And then last year we
I
saw
got chills
Yoshi
because I know what she means.
at the Paxies panel. Oh no.
Oh.
And we were like 3 people and ahead of us got tickets for autographs and we didn't, and I'm like,
I think
well, I'll go
cutscene
screw
would've been
myself
better
now.
if
Little
Harper was
kid
just
got
like,
a
"What the
ticket and I was
fuck?"
like, don't worry, I've only been a fan
No,
for
but
like
when she's
over
like,
9
you
years.
know,
No
your
big
time
deal.
has not yet come, and I'm like, and I know why.
Gotcha.
It would have been really funny if Hardbert was just like, "What the
Well,
fuck
I
are
think-
you talking about?"
I think FanFest too.
Huh?
Probably next year, earliest, if not the year after, something like that. You're her.
It's the
Ours is a meeting
antecedent.
long overdue. Full glad am I that we may
I
finally
hated the
speak.
they called her an antecedent.
it just means
It is
ancient and
it is a weird
wise.
word.
It just means old and wise. That's all it means.
Why is my
I have to
controller
I have to
disconnected?
mention Thancred, of course.
I always do.
Yeah.
Also because there's a part of me that wants to be
Oh.
like, I didn't want to see you. I'm just here to take fast.
Damn.
Yours is a burden none should ever be forced to bear.
Yeah, I do feel
Such
bad for Reen.
pain and suffering you have endured.
She like didn't sign up for this.
For this
Yeah.
and more, I thank you.
Her life was like she like for a while I thought she was kind of whiny, but I was like, you know what? Her life kind of like sucks,
Sounds of
you
the
know.
times I've almost given up.
He, she 100% is very
People hadn't
whiny,
helped
but
me
like
every step of the way.
Like,
she
deserved.
has a reason to be whiny the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah.
It's not long like what her
Where
life
do
has
you
been so
stand?
far, but also the fact that
Resolved.
Thancred treats her like shit. Like,
Now,
Yeah.
tell me your heart's desire.
To defeat the Sin Eaters and bring this world back from the brink. The remaining wardens have hidden themselves from us. But with the power of the Oracle, I thought we might be able to find them.
Indeed you could. Their radiance would be unmistakable. But know, my child, that the power you seek will come at a price. We stand now at the crossroads. A decision must be made. Tis only natural to be afraid, to hesitate.
Yeah, honestly, kind
But for your
of.
many
Yeah.
trials, you have grown stronger and wiser. And with the love and support of those you hold dear, you have grown to love yourself.
Yeah. It is weird thinking of like all the stuff that Heidelin did and everything, and we had so many parallels of like dark light, right, wrong, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. I do love how they did the story though, especially in Shadowbringers. Just so good.
The flood has washed away
you know,
so
this
much of
only
this
happens this way because we came.
world. So many people and places and possibilities.
What do you mean?
And all
Because
the
she
heroes
really
who
just
fought to
says like,
protect
you
them.
learn to love yourself.
Yet here the
And I don't
Sirens
think
are,
she would have with
trying
just
so,
Thancred.
so
Yeah,
hard to
Yeah.
keep
the way
I
he was
believe that.
treating her.
I believe that,
So
yeah.
if she had to have gotten to this
Tirelessly they
point
work, how
without
completely
us here,
committed they are to
she
the
would have become
cause.
Nymphalia.
I can't help
Yeah.
but believe.
Can we say then that it's kind of like you get by with your friends kind of thing? Like that, like, you know, you
It was
need...
literally power of friendship, right? Like
The power of
we came here, we
friendship.
got all the scions back together,
Yeah.
and that started showing her things, you know?
Yeah.
Like she's saying now.
Yeah.
Alone with Tancred, she would never have gotten to this
Coming
point.
together,
Yeah.
providing for one another. That's the only way forward I can
Yeah.
see.
Exactly.
Since all of our heroes
Yeah,
are gone,
reading chat kept her at arm's length because he didn't want to be hurt again, which wasn't what she needed.
Yeah,
Exactly that.
exactly that.
Kept her at arm's length because he didn't want to get a knockback.
Shut up! I knew you were gonna fucking do that.
One we share. Though my power was all but spent in staying beside,
Shut up,
Oh
Adam.
my
I
God.
prayed this final act would
I
Damn
felt
it,
like he
Adam.
was waiting, like as soon, like you know, you could almost like feel the tension in the room as soon as.
self-same hope lives on in you. It gives me comfort to know that the future is in capable hands.
I literally was about to say something too, and he had to sneak that one in.
If ever you should falter,
I love this though.
remember this.
Yeah.
No one, however powerful, is immune to the whisperings of doubt and despair. Do not give in to them. But do not deny them either.
Mm-hmm.
Look instead to the light within, that you may continue to serve as a beacon to others.
But also we can say all the what ifs in the world.
Thank you, Minfilia,
The fact that
believing
Endwalker
in
has
us.
time travel
for believing in
eliminates
me.
everything. We were always gonna get here, and this was always going to happen.
Yeah.
That's why time
Aw.
travel is not a good gimmick.
No.
Well, they opened that can of
Dearest
worms in
friend.
Shadowbringers.
No words can express my gratitude to you for keeping her safe in these
Really, they
tumultuous
opened that can of
times.
worms in Heaven's Work
You
with
are a
Alexander.
hero to us both,
Yeah?
Sonic boom.
but not even the most valiant heroes
Sonic,
can
oh
stand
no,
her.
your timeline is broken. Boom.
Only together
Sonic
Yeah.
and
can we
Tails.
change the fate of two
Um,
worlds.
Sonic Boom, now save yourself.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say, the whole Thinker thing. I know we've talked about it before, but like it's kind of one of those situations too where I'm glad they did the of course Adam has to be fighting something. I'm glad that they did the story like they did with him, because like we can speculate all day long like, oh, he shouldn't have done this, he should have done this, but it's like I like that they kept him like they did, because it's like he's human. And like
It's-
that kind of added that human element of like, yeah, you are being an asshole. But like in
It's a-
storytelling, I think it's
sto-
good.
It's good
Yeah,
storytelling.
exactly. Like you're mad at him, but like I like that part of it.
But you're mad at him for the right reason, in the sense of like, you're mad at him because you're supposed to be mad at him.
Yeah.
You know? I feel like.
Why are you
What is
laughing?
happening?
What is going
What?
on?
Look behind you, guys.
Like behind us?
Don't look in the direction of the quest marker.
You mean Adam?
Adam's killing her.
Oh my god! That's what's happening over here. I didn't know what he was doing. I just stop. Get away from her. She still needs me.
So,
My god, Adam, you need a hobby.
anyways, going to your guys' conversation, I think Thankford should have just bought her some McDonald's, and that would have,
I mean-
fixed the plot.
I would have been fine with a chicken nugget kids meal.
I mean, some Happy Meal.
I
and a
hate that I heard
milkshake.
that before it went. Ooh, now I want my cake.
Oh, I like this whole conversation around like how Tancred is, his whole. Because this is the character development,
Oh, yeah,
right? Like,
her.
yes, he is an asshole, but he
I
had to
didn't
get
see
to
her
the other
hair-
side,
eyes yet.
and he was doing it wrong, and like that's character development.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it
forgot
was
her.
done well.
Oh yeah, her eyes too. Oh yeah.
Just the third dialogue option. Oh no, you're gendered.
Yeah. You got your own life now, kid. You know, because we've been with her as blonde for so long, I forgot that her hair changed.
She becomes a redhead.
Yeah, I forgot about that, honestly. I was like, all right, that's a thing. That's the thing that happened. They should have given her a new outfit too. Like, it makes sense, especially when Gaia comes in. The dark and light still, da-da-da-da. But she should get a whole new thing. Kind of like Tataru maybe should give her a whole get-up when they get to meet at some point, probably.
Oh, sure. Oh, I'm sure. If she ever actually comes back to the story, I'm sure she'll get an outfit change eventually.
Yeah.
Green for Sion.
I feel like maybe they have ground for it. Like, whether they do or not, but they've invested a lot into her character, so I would hope that maybe at some point, even if it's not a huge, big storyline, that she comes back in. And, like, we've had little glimpses of her since.
I think we should punch a hole through
The thing that
space-time.
bothers me is that I don't know where she is. You know how you can go around and like find
Oh,
NPCs
right.
in between patches and stuff?
She's
I
making
don't know where
coffee
she
biscuits
is.
with Gaia.
No, but she's not there.
She's somewhere.
It's not in the game world. It's
Yeah.
not-
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. That is weird. Because usually
You
most
can
everyone
find
else is
everyone
somewhere.
else.
Like, you can even still see Wook Lamont right now in Old Charlene just chilling there. Just being like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're weird about it. For some reason, like...
I know.
All of Shadowbringers,
That,
like,
I think, was a
Marine
really-
never, like, persistent in the game world except for Eden.
Yeah?
Ah, there you are. We were worried.
Thancred, you look
Yeah.
like shit.
Really?
There's so many
She wasn't the one
directions
that
they
nearly
could
got
go from
herself
here. And
killed.
it makes me super excited for
It's a
Dawn
good thing
Trail.
Urianger called on us
Like,
when
not
we
even
did.
just Dawn
You
Trail
were
by
at death's
itself,
door
just
when we
like
found you.
post, like, what are the next 10 years going to look like? We have so many different avenues that we can
Well,
go on.
thanks to your
Either
timely
new or
administrations, I
continuations
was
of
not
old or
obliged to walk
different
through it.
directions, you know?
You got
Good
very
thing-
cured.
I think 90%
Can-
of the Scions are healers.
They're actually, technically, everyone in this scene right now, aside from Reen, is a healer on my screen.
Basically,
Anyway.
yeah.
Other than Tancred, I guess. No, because Alphino is still is a healer.
Yeah, Alphino is. Yashola can do both.
Alice has her cure.
Oh, that's
Uh,
true.
Ishtola is being thaumaturge, but she's still a conjurer. She can
Nymphaea?
still do healing spells.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Urianger is an astro.
Yeah.
And then counting me in this cutscene, I'm a white mage.
You saw her.
I'm second win.
Yashola's like, don't worry about it.
Where's your third eye?
I have that.
I know I haven't exactly been pulling my weight up till now, but that's all going to change, starting today.
But also, I also totally forgot that she was redhead.
Yeah, like, it's just
I'll
because
do
we
whatever
haven't
it
seen
takes,
her.
whatever
I don't know.
it
We
takes.
were
I
always
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 remember.
extreme
I
Century.
know. I always remember that her eyes change. I always forget that her hair changed.
You remember how long post Shadowbringers lasted?
I can track the light wardens
Yeah?
now. Maybe even help.
Well,
Rain
I
was a
mean, and
redhead
it's-
for the entirety of that.
Remind you, too, though,
know.
like, she went from blonde to kind of like a. Not quite full redhead, like a strawberry
I'm glad you're
blonde.
back.
Like, she's not. Didn't go from, like, blonde to black or blonde to brunette.
You
Like,
don't
she's still a
have to say
lighter
that,
shade.
We get goth Rain.
Sorry.
But I want to. Your family.
I didn't mean to
How
balk
else would
twice
I
as
feel?
I dropped my fork.
We should get goth Rain and like bleach blonde.
Oh. Oh, God.
Look, now he's finally being
Yeah.
a nice guy.
Good dad. Good.
Character development.
Because he got the shit
Yay.
kicked out of him, and now he understands
She'll
what's
need a
important.
name.
She'll need
Yeah.
a new name, yeah. Auntie Ishtola.
A name.
A name of her own. I would not have her walk in the shadow of another any longer.
Yeah. Oh, I want to
And
hear this.
think
I
it
forget
a
how she
fitting
chooses her
tribute to
name.
our departed friend too. At the mention of Minfilia, I would remember the woman who preserved our fellowship when all seemed lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Thancred in typical
Do you
guy
remember
fashion.
what you were called before you were taken to Yulmore?
I'm sorry, I don't. I couldn't have been very old when it happened.
Then we must think of a new name.
Suggestions?
If the lady herself has no preference, I think the honor should rightly fall to Thancred. After all
Minfilia
they have been
who?
through together, he's practically a father to her.
I personally
Well
liked
spotted.
Miniphilia.
I'm so glad you're here to
Miniphilia is a
explain.
good.
That's just me.
She'll always be
And what exactly is that
Miniphilia
supposed
in the
to
We,
mean?
set.
we could
Oh,
keep
nothing.
with the mini thing, but go like a French twist and call her Minier.
What up, Minier?
What about Reen?
Reen. Reen's a cute, pretty name, though. That's a pretty name.
Ah, blessing in Fae.
Aww.
Wait, does this mean thou weren't listening when I delivered my lectures on the pixies?
Oriana's like, validation, validation. Somebody listen to me? Woo?
But that one word made an impression. Of course, if it's not to your liking, I can think of something else.
This would be the perfect opportunity to be like, you were saying something, Ariane J? Sorry, I wasn't
Yeah.
listening.
Yes, I rather like the sound of it.
And that's when he starts plotting our demise again.
Thank you.
He just loves gaslighting.
Yeah. We don't need Oriana to kind of feel like a double agent again.
Welcome aboard, Reen.
Oh
Reen.
no, it's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
I won't let you
It's
down.
still happening right now.
I know.
It's happening at the moment.
It's happening at all moments.
Yeah?
Adam, stop attacking stuff when we're in a cutscene.
Every
It breaks the
time. Get out.
mood.
We're gonna have a cutscene, it's battle music.
Well,
every
no, and
time.
after like a.
Turn off your battle music.
Oh, you know, I forget that that's a thing. Plus, also no. Oh, and then
Just
look at
so
our poor
nerdy.
guy over here.
Yeah.
Time out. Look at our poor guy over here. He's like, I'm okay. I got flowers growing out of my head now. Don't worry about me. Everyone else is happy but me. Poor little guy.
So Thancred is still dirty and bloody.
He's broken.
Target the right NPC, please. Thank you.
Yeah, it is a very loud battle music, that's for sure. Oh, I gotta put my food back in the fridge. Crap. Now she got her new name.
Why would you have underground waterways in a desert? Where's the water coming from?
Under.
What?
Ways? You said there's water in the underways, so then where's it coming? Where is it? Under ways.
Underground.
Deserts aren't exactly known for their aquifers.
Magic.
Magic.
Anytime you try to stick too much logic in, I'm gonna remind you. Magic.
Magic. Yeah.
Magic. You know.
Worse, this is more of a.
There's a
background
lot of
than
things that we
desert.
can't remember.
Listen,
There's a lot of
hey,
things in this game we can't think about too much.
There's a frozen wall of light, and you're worried about water under a desert?
Yeah.
You're killing me, Smalls.
You wanna know what bothers me?
Raid Shadow Legends. No, I don't know what.
Oh,
we got a dungeon.
So you see how Thancred is still like dirty and
Oh,
bloody
oh,
and
oh,
shit?
ooh. Okay, hold on. Oh, is he not going to be in 2 seconds?
If you go into the dungeon as a trust, perfectly clean.
We clean. And then once you leave the dungeon,
He's dirty
He's
again.
clean.
so dirty.
Those
No, I
are like
think
the
he's
little
dirty.
details. Hopefully they fix it.
Yeah, the cutscene as you finish the dungeon, he's clean.
I thought after
Which,
you
like,
leave the dungeon, though, he's
You
dirty
maybe
again.
you wiped your face or whatever, but like, how did your clothes get clean?
Yeah.
Prestidigitation.
And they're not even just dirty, it's like wrinkled and frayed.
He's not a Dark Knight.
Oh, get out. Malik as well. Before we go in, I think I'm just gonna put my food in the fridge.
Alright.
So I will
Called a well,
be
so
right back
presumably
really
they
quick.
Must have
Be right
found
back.
an aquifer.
Why are you laughing? What happened?
Ask your husband.
What did you do? Is that why you gave me a look when I... What happened?
We're talking about water into the ground and stuff, and KM said geology is interesting or fascinating. I forgot exactly which term was used, and then Saren said I disagree, and I said geology rocks.
Oh, that was a funny one. That's
he was
good.
only paying attention enough to make a joke. After that,
That's
it's all blank.
He doesn't even know what we were actually saying.
Yep.
Beyond that, it's just nothing. White noise.
Yeah, welcome to Adam.
There was white noise, the word geology, and meme.
I have such a cute
I
little...
forgot to turn on cutscenes.
No! I got a little tea cake right now, and it's adorable.
You have tea?
No, I don't. Well, no. I have a tea cake. It's like a little cube. It's a tiny little cube of cake.
Shouldn't you have some tea with your tea cake?
No. I have a Shirley Temple.
That's not tea.
I'm gonna do what I want to. And I'm gonna leave my friends behind.
You can have a tea cake and you want alcohol, you could at least have like a Long Island iced tea or something.
I don't have alcohol. Shirley Temple is
Pyra, I would like to remind you
alcoholic.
that we are unsynced.
Yeah, you know, I didn't even notice this at first. But we still have to do things because we're no longer in
Sure.
murder territory.
But last time you were like, oh, I was doing my whole rotation, and for that, like, yes, we are unsynced.
I can derp if I want to, Saren. Whee!
You can derp all you want.
But you can't leave your friends behind.
Oh, okay. I won't do that then. Oh, look! Don't touch the cupbearer. He's just chilling. He's just walking. No, leave him be. He's just a boy.
No, we have to kill him to continue.
Damn it. Fine, but I'm not gonna be happy about it.
The door demands a blood sacrifice.
But he don't got no blood. He made out of rock.
Demands a rock sacrifice.
Boy, are you stoned?
I remember also getting to like this whole, when we first got to this whole like trolley quest and all this shit, and we're in the desert, I'm like, oh my god, are we gonna have like a copper bell dungeon?
Yeah.
I mean, we did, sure, we're in the mine, but like, I thought for a moment we were gonna like have an actual copper bell dungeon.
Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. You guys didn't hear it, so I'll finish it in for you. Wah, 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 wah.
Thanks.
You're all good. Well, I'm not done yet, though. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. Our new album will be out in theaters near you. Yes, in theaters. You heard that right. Yep. It's not just an audio journey, it's a visual journey. It's just...
Are you gonna master this? To, like...
I mean, Adam has experience in mastering music.
Look, I think we can make a YouTube channel with like
Waz.
Pirate.
I would love to.
I think it'd be very successful.
Wow.
You know what the worst thing is?
What?
It
As a
could
meme,
be
it probably
just
would be.
memey It could be just memey enough to actually go viral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we have to do it like essentially a cappella. So no instruments, only
music.
wah.
Only was.
Only was.
I mean, humming. I can hum. You can wah and I can hum.
Yeah.
You know, we got to harmonize.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we're not gonna half-ass this. We're gonna whole-ass it.
Nothing but the whole ass.
Why half-ass two things when you can whole-ass one?
Commit to the bit.
Yeah, commit to the bit. Committees to the biddies. I hate myself right now, but that's okay. Wow, 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 wow. We go too quick. Buckethead.
Also, we are not on the same beat, and I don't know why.
It's because Discord. So we're hearing the music at our own times, and then we're singing it, and then it gets delayed going back to each other, so...
All we need is a metronome.
No, that's gonna be the worst. Like, we're gonna have to record knowing that we're off beat to each other, in the confidence that it's coming out right.
Listen, Adam's had to deal with band members being silly and stupid, I think, so we'll be fine. Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. Cam, I think you're just being a hipster.
We can call ourselves the Red Hot Chocobo Feathers.
Oh my god! Let's go! The Red Hot Chocobo Feathers! My mind's blown. That was good. That was a good one.
That's good. That's good.
That's
a good. Name.
Red Hot Chocobo Feathers. Well, if we need to abandon Shion's kindergarten, that's that I think needs to be a name too.
That's the next static name.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That one's good. Can we change it?
No, because I truly believe that the static should be called Shion's kindergarten. Because it is actually that.
Yeah.
You know. You could argue it's Ilana's and Shion's kindergarten, but still.
Ilana's the TA. The teacher that knows as much, if not more, but like has less say in everything.
And gets paid less for no fucking reason.
No, I feel so bad. What? Wait a second though. You're getting paid?
Do you know how and why Elena started doing callouts?
Not 100% no.
It involves tequila.
Shion showed up for raid night during E11, drunk out of his ass.
Blasted.
Nice.
And so Elena started doing callouts.
Yeah, it kind of works perfectly though, right? Because like there are some mechanics that I feel like Ilana catches quicker than Shion and vice versa, and then they can kind of like fill in or you know, like it kind of also, even if it wasn't that, like it gives both of them a break so that they're not solely doing all the callouts.
I feel like they've gotten to like a synergy with each other with this.
Yeah, same.
Really well.
Yeah, no, they definitely do. It helps that they're doing it twice. Once for their static, other static, and once ours.
Oh, yeah, but they don't do callouts on their static. They just
no, but they're going through the same motions together, so they like know. Yeah.
Who is their caller? Is it Zeph? I don't think it's Zeph.
No. I forgot who it
Zeph
was.
is just gonna join now. Zeph wasn't part of it.
No, it's okay. I'll keep taking all the light. I'm fine.
I think it's one of their tanks.
I
don't
don't
quote me on it.
remember.
Zeph is one of their things.
But now, Zeph is joining now.
Oh, I
She
didn't.
wasn't part of
Ow!
the static.
God damn it.
I thought Zeph
I was trying to look what was in the thing, and
No.
you guys just left. And so I got the stuff.
Congratulations on the loot.
I didn't want the rest of the loot. I wanted to see what was in the box in case there was like an orchestrion roll or something. Or a minion.
Isn't it weird that coffee and chocolate have the same note?
Yeah, because coffee's awful. And chocolate is amazing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad those travelers
No.
made it all the way to Nabatha
You're
Ring.
wrong. We're both good. Especially together.
But when Urianger
Yes.
told me the Talos was in pieces, and the trolley didn't look much better, I couldn't help wondering what in the hell's had gone on.
What indeed? At least the heart is in one piece. The rest is replaceable. Looking at this mess, though, it's a miracle they
No,
survived.
the camera hasn't panned there yet.
You
There
can
we go.
say
Now
that
I'm
again.
seeing this.
Convenient
Are you seeing
nighttime,
this?
yay!
For sure, when we went into that dungeon, it was daytime.
Yeah, but hear me out though. It would look so underwhelming if like it went
agree.
off of like, you know, the actual time in game.
I 100% agree with you. It's still super funny.
Yeah,
I
it
don't know.
is funny.
I think it would be great if it was midday and raining.
Right? We've spent a probably unhealthy amount of time trying to figure out if it rained on the first.
Does it rain at all on the first now?
Now, yes.
Okay.
But then, we were trying to figure out if during the
I would think it doesn't.
Well,
I
it
think
does.
that was our
Oh.
conclusion. It does, but it doesn't reach the earth.
It does, but it rains in a really weird way.
Gotcha.
But technically, like, the same generation that has never seen the night sky would have also never seen rain.
Night has
Yeah?
returned
I've
to
never seen
our end.
proper rain because rain has always been really weird the last like 100 years.
Yeah. Dude, if I were
We'll save this
in the
broken
first when
world,
this
Lord
happened,
Kathleen.
and that like we
You
got the
saved
night
me.
finally, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to bed. Like, I need complete darkness.
Right?
I'm going to sleep. Everyone's gonna be partying. I'm gonna be like, no, I'm going to bed.
The people in the first probably have
No doubt retreating in the
no
wake of the
semblance of a
warden's
circadian
demise.
rhythm. They don't. These people don't sleep properly.
Why do you think they're miserable?
No.
Back to
I
Calusia,
think they might
the
have,
last refuge of light.
at least in the Crystarium, I
Home
feel
to
like
our
they
dear
might
and
have
loyal Force.
had, like,
Who will no doubt do everything in his power to thwart us.
you know, out of their ass, created a clock.
As well, he
Or like
Live by-
Yulmore.
For
Yulmore,
defeat
they
there would
probably
spell
are
the end for both
fine
him and
because,
his
you know.
heavenly host.
Whatever. But I feel like the Crystarium would have had, like, an arbitrary time that they decided was the cycle, you know?
Yeah.
Sure,
So that everybody
There
would,
the fate
you
of
know,
this star shall
go to
be
sleep
decided.
and work in the same
But-
hours.
but daylight really fucks with your brain when it comes to sleeping.
Oh, I know. But also some people are actually truly night owls.
Like me.
I don't think you are truly a night owl.
I don't know. I prefer staying up all night and sleeping during the day.
Can you actually sleep well during the day?
Yes.
Okay.
I actually sleep really good during the day. I don't know why.
See, I
Yeah, I
used to be
don't.
like that until like you know, having to have like that 9 to 5 kind of life where it's like having that
even
in my life,
before-
I can't go back. Or at least like, you know what I mean? Not easily. Like, it's just hard.
Even in the times of my life where I would stay up all night because I was partying or whatever, or, you know, during college and all this shit, or because, you know, insomnia and, you know, just couldn't sleep and ended up sleeping in the morning, I just never slept well during the day. I still don't.
Yeah.
I may do it anyway because I'm fucking tired,
Right.
but it's not gonna feel like the same as a night's sleep.
Wait, where are we teleporting?
Although I'm not entirely
Oh.
sure what a good night's sleep is.
Like, I
literally,
still don't sleep fantastically, but I have so much of an easier time sleeping during the day. I guess I'm just a freak.
Uh-oh.
Some people are night owls.
We're gonna be told that we're stinky and coated in light.
Well, we already knew because we overheard.
No, I know, but they're also kind of like giving
I'm
us
sorry,
the talk.
Ward, you're late, but you have ligma.
Yeah.
What's ligma? Ligma balls.
Okay, you go to the dungeon now.
Oh my God, Kaya, what's happening?
Just imagine that whole exchange in Ian's voice, though.
I don't have to imagine it. You did it. Oh, we cracked.
I was already cracked.
Face crack.
I do also like that as soon as they mention that there's something wrong with you, you immediately get a headache.
Sounds like my life.
It's fine, guys. I just get migraines, okay? Just give me some ye old extension and I'll be good.
Just give me some Botox and I'll be good. I get that next week. I'm excited.
Speaking of getting stabbed, though, it took 5 attempts to get my blood drawn today.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time, too.
Yes, mother.
Yeah. Okay, I'll rest. Oh, there is a yes, mother option. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
We look so smug, too.
And her response is great.
None of that. Oh, God, she goes slap.
Yeah, the internet lives by that moment.
It's so great because to me, I'm like, oh, that's funny and cute, and then some people are probably like thirsty, and it's like, no,
yeah, mama.
Ugh, stop, leave Ishtola alone. We love Ishtola, but no.
Like, oh, this is funny, and the internet's like, oh, this is sexy.
Yeah, this is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
I mean, can things be sexy and funny at the same time?
They can.
I guess they can, but
the 14 community is just always thirsty all the time.
Always thirsty all the time. Maybe I should change my art style up. Maybe I just need to play into the thirsty people. They got money. Thirsty and money. I think of a correlation.
Is that the people you want, though?
You know what kind of artist makes the most amount of money online?
Oh, hold on.
People who draw furry porn.
Probably. Hold on, sorry, it's our boy. Poor little Ardbert.
And sometimes the dead would rather not be disturbed. But enough about me. What of Armorang?
Oh no, you're pretty disturbing. Hey.
Wow, you're so disrespectful, Cam.
I'm sorry.
That's our boy Ardbert. And you're
Why are you being so like me during Stormblood?
I don't know.
Which means the reason I must suffer this purgatory shall forever remain a mystery.
I blame the pandemic, I don't know.
What? We love Stormblood.
Oh, heart attack. Oh, no.
Did you just say we love Stormblood?
I did.
That's not what you meant.
I just realized
having a heart
that.
attack.
Are we recording?
That's called a Freudian slip.
Also, we're having a heart attack.
Yeah, we are. That's what I just said. Oh, he can't even. Oh, wait, can he? No, he can't.
He can, he just doesn't know it yet.
Yeah.
He felt something.
And that's just like, wait a minute. Why did you get affected?
What just happened?
You tell me. You touched me. Not even the most valiant of heroes can stand alone.
Minfilia said my time had not yet come. That I still had a role to play. Not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. No, it couldn't be. There's only one hero in this room, and it's not me. I'm just a shadow, cursed to wander.
Poor Ardbert. You are not just a shadow.
He's not a shadow. He's like incandescent. He can't be a shadow.
Oh,
right.
God, Cam. Don't be so technical. Oh, and then speaking of thirsty.
God, Pyra.
He's using the ring hands emoji.
It was because of the ring hands about like, oh, hope the warrior of light opens the door. Maybe not like that. Poor Graha. This is pre-Graha. This is still Exarch.
I also find it interesting that
pain again. And did
we don't tell anyone about Ardbert.
They probably wouldn't believe us. We probably don't even fully believe us.
I would not wish to see you suffer.
It's probably one of those.
Do.
Well, it's
and
probably.
I don't think there's any reason to think that they wouldn't believe us.
Yeah.
Though I know only too well how much you have suffered on our behalf in
This
recent
reminds
days.
me of a really funny
Indeed, I
Stargate
have no
episodes
right to
where
impose upon you further.
the main character, one of the main
Nevertheless,
characters,
I must ask
has
one thing of you.
has been having the memories of a barber in Arizona
that you survived
beamed
this,
into his mind
no
for the
matter
last
what.
10 years, and he never told anybody
When the dust
until it
settles,
became a
you
problem.
must return to your world. For the battles to come and the wars yet unwon. The final Light Warden is all that stands between us and victory. There is still much we must do to prepare. But for now, I will see if there is aught that may remedy the strange affliction which plagues you.
I'm just saying I'll see it through. I didn't know about the other
Of
ones.
that I have no doubt. Even if I had my pick of every Reflection's heroes, I could not have
Like,
asked
one
for a
of the
finer
reasons
champion.
why I like Shadowbringers so much is because I feel like we finally have
I'll
a
not
character,
keep you from your
right?
rest any longer.
Yeah.
Take
Like,
as much
we
time
are
as you
going
like.
through shit. We are having our own emotions happening here, right? Through this story. And I think it's telling that we don't tell anyone about Ardbert.
Yeah?
And I don't think it's something like, oh, they probably wouldn't believe us. I think it's something that we're just like holding close to us for some reason.
Yeah?
That might be up for interpretation, you know.
This isn't Heaven's word.
Heaven's ward. Heaven's ward.
And this is like Big's
Yeah.
great son or whatever.
Biggs, but he's the E100 with the freaking sunglasses.
That scene's still really neat and weird. Like, it makes you think, like, are we breaking a wall? Hi, Charlotte, what's up? Oh, little puppy finished her treat, and now she's begging for attention.
Needs more treats.
Not only we sleep like a plank, this bed does not look comfortable.
Oh, not at all. Huh. Hey, Warrior Flight. Charlotte, what are you doing, hon?
This bed is a steel box with a sheet over top of it.
That pillow looks like wood.
Was that the past or the future? Or the future?
Well, funny you should ask. It was both.
Yeah. The future and the past. Hi, Charlotte. You're so needy right now. Puppy, so needy. Get out of the trash. Puppy, get out of the trash.
Just pick up the puppy.
She is thick. She is heavy. She is dense. On top of that, she does this thing when you pick her up because she likes to be picked up, but then she likes to lean away from you like she's doing a death drop. But she wants you to still hold her while she's doing this.
Draxus likes to pick up Sato still.
Yeah.
Sato doesn't really like it, but he kind of like... He stops fighting at some point and just looks defeated.
Yeah, no, Charlie is like anti being picked up. Charlotte pretty much loves it most all the time.
Rusty hates hugs.
Oliver went from hating being picked up to loving it.
Yeah. I mean, some animals do
Oliver,
too. Oh, we go right in the
Oliver will
cutscene.
do is like perch up his paws in my arm, like
This
dangling over
cutscene
them.
is
Aw.
actually really important.
Yeah, we're going in. There's Emmett. There is everybody, actually. Except for Riange and
May I
Thancred.
assume you've had your fill of rest?
Yeah, Ranger and Tancred are not here.
That is well. Now that we are all present, let us speak of our plan.
Mm-hmm.
Thus far, we have vanquished 4 Light Wardens, restoring night to much of Northrend.
Oh no, they are.
Oh, yeah, they are. They were just out of frame.
Only one remains, that of Calusia. And with Reen to guide us, I am certain we will find it.
We're so close now. If we can just take care of this one last warden, we'll rob the Sin Eaters of their final foothold and drive them out of Northrend once and for all. It will be a new beginning for the First, a chance for the people to rebuild their world.
In short, a prize worth fighting for.
And in thus delivering the First from destruction, so too shall we unsow the seeds of the 8th umbral calamity.
Yeah.
Do you hear? Your dreamed of rejoining is in jeopardy. Are you sure you're not tempted to intervene?
You labor under the misapprehension that vanquishing the Sin Eaters is tantamount to saving the world. It is not. In truth, you only delay the inevitable, lengthening your fleeting lives by the smallest of margins. Twould be churlish of me to deny you this small concession,
so
close
careful.
as we've become. Foolish and misguided though you are not without charm. Each and every one of you is possessed of a noble heart. When the weak want for succor, you do not hesitate to provide it. Alas, your nobility is short-sighted. You think only of the problem in front of your nose. a limitation of your ephemeral existence.
Our lives may seem short and insignificant to the likes of you, but one does not need to be an eternal being to achieve lasting change.
If I may stop you there, I do not claim that we Ascians are special. That is another misconception. In the beginning, everyone lived nigh for eternity. Such was the natural order of things. But like so much else, this was taken from you. You won't object if I borrow your plaything?
Your plaything? I should.
In the distant past, when the world was one and whole, a great calamity threatened all life. It began without warning. The very laws of the star were warped and broken, and chaos swiftly spread throughout the land. Faced with annihilation, we sought to imbue the star with its own will. Thus was Zodiac born, and by his power was order restored. Ere long, however, thankless fools began to fear that Zodiac's might was too great, and so they conjured another to keep him in check. Your own dear Hydaelyn.
And the two beings waged war until, with a single devastating blow, Hydaelyn unmade Zodiac, scattering his being across space and time. So he told us in the Katana.
I still love how Ishtola's just short with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the way she does it too.
Began our woes with Hydaelyn's blow and all that it wrought. As a counterbalance to Zodiac, Hydaelyn was created with the power to enervate her foe. This singular ability strikes not at such banal things as flesh, but everything that defines the target, diluting its existence. For example, were she to strike you, two individuals, identical in appearance yet reduced in all respects, strength, intelligence, the soul itself, all is halved. Do you see? This self-same fate befell not only Zodiac, but the very star. Only 3 were fortunate enough to escape the Sundering, me being one of them. When I beheld the shattered remnants of our home, I knew deepest despair. The inhabitants of these 14 fragments were feeble, frail and foolish, oblivious to their imperfection, ignorant of their past. Malformed creatures thrashing blindly about, pitiful, disturbing, depressing. So, we took it upon ourselves to rejoin the worlds. But in our eagerness and, I confess, our ignorance, we erred and made a useless void of the 13th. It was only afterwards that we discovered a connection twixt source and shard. A flow of energy that maintains elemental balance. And thus did we arrive at our time-honored modus operandi.
From a purely Asian standpoint, it could be said that what you seek to do is only logical. But that would be to ignore the immeasurable destruction wrought with each rejoining. You have murdered millions, and this we cannot condone.
By your fragmented existence, you continue to give rise to tragedies far crueler than any calamity. But yes, moral relativism and all that. Case in point, I do not consider you to be truly alive, ergo, I will not be guilty of murder if I kill you. Oh, don't look at me like that. You, for whom I have only the highest expectations.
He just sees us like sea monkeys.
A vaunted hero of the
7 times
Source.
rejoined.
7 times rejoined.
This was just like, to this day, so many people get this wrong.
Long have I awaited one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy. A resilient soul able to endure the necessary pain. I dare to hope that my wait is over. So, finish your task and slay the Light Warden. Make proof of your usefulness, and then we may speak again.
Forgive me, my lord, but this could not wait.
Speak freely, Captain.
Our informant in Colusia sends word of unusual activity in Yulmore. It appears their forces are entrenching themselves at key points throughout the city, making ready for an attack by all indications.
Oh.
An intriguing use of resources. I rather doubt Lord Volthree is concerned for the safety of his citizens.
You think he's harboring the Light Warden inside the city walls? Even if he does have some means of controlling the Sin Eaters, wouldn't that be a little risky?
Risky or not, if there is even a chance the Warden is hiding there, we will need to act fast. The longer we wait, the better prepared the Yulmorans will be.
Agreed. See to your preparations then and make for Colusia. God's willing, this hunt will be the last. Let us see it through to the end.
We're ready for war.
We should begin by assembling in Rite. There we may assess the situation in Yulmore and decide how best to proceed.
I'm gonna need a minute.
Okay, that's fine.
1 minute.
1 minute.
So I remember like watching a bunch of videos and shit when I finished 5.0, and a lot of people were like, you know, he says like you, the hero of the Source, 7 times rejoined, to only meant like the Source was 7 times rejoined, which we know because Bahamut was the 7th Umbral Calamity.
Right.
So we know it was 7 times rejoined, right? Ever since we learned about the what each calamity meant.
Yeah.
But he's in fact referring to you. Which granted, one and the same. Both of you are 7 times rejoined, right?
Yeah. Makes sense.
And it's only by the fact that you are 7 times rejoined that you are able to do what you did. Up to this point. And you were gonna die from it. It was going to kill you because you still wouldn't be strong enough.
Yeah.
But you are the closest being in existence aside from an Asian. You are the closest to being a full
ancient.
Full
whatever
full being, I guess.
Yeah.
However you want to say it.
We need to collect our other self.
Yeah, it begs the question. Because then we become 8 times rejoined, right? And when that happens, that's why the scene of like Emmett Selk looks at you and sees an ancient is like, because you are so close to being a Zem again, right? So he recognizes a Zem for a second. I lost my train of thought.
That's fine. I'm talking to Emmett right now too. His whole thing.
Yeah.
It tells you about the office.
I know. I saw a lot of people saying that, and then a lot of people during SOS thinking that was a Zem and not him itself. I'm like,
well, they stole it.
It couldn't be more obvious, though.
I know. But you know they stole it.
But yeah, it's interesting because we're only able to do what we do because of how dense our soul is.
Yeah.
Which, as they
Charlotte,
explain
get
later,
over there.
right? It's about the soul density. And then we basically defeat, the end of the world. We literally defeat the end of the world, but we're not using ether, we're using dynamis. But we're also only able to survive it because our ether is so strong. So it's just a curious thing.
Yeah. Also, sorry, I was listening. I was just preventing Charlotte from eating Adam's hat. What are you doing standing on a chair?
I mean, that is a delicious looking hat.
Yeah, she's like standing on a chair now, like standing on the arm of it. I think she's trying to climb onto Adam.
It's just interesting because, like, we can get to like Midian and Fighter in the end because of how dense our soul is how we're able to survive that, because it's a place devoid of ether and we're able to survive because we have so much ether ourselves.
Yeah.
But in the end, it's also because we could use dynamis that we could actually defeat her, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So wouldn't, in theory, and we can only use dynamis because we are fractured. So if we did rejoin fully, that would actually make us weaker.
I mean, yes and no.
We would lose access to dynamis, basically.
Sure, but then we
like
would gain
limit
access
break,
to...
because they define limit break basically as dynamis, right? So like that's a thing you wouldn't have anymore. You wouldn't be able to go further than your own will, which is what we do.
Sure, but we would have access to creation magic at that point.
Yeah, what good did it do them?
Well, they didn't know the cause of it. They wiped their own memory of the whole incident. We only knew what was happening because we traveled back in time.
Yeah, but like, it's just curious because we would be stronger but also weaker.
Sure.
Also, because I find that amusing. And I think that other day we were talking to Kai, I brought this up. Or I don't know if it was just me and Kai having this conversation, but the light the way.
Yeah,
we gain strength from their prayers.
Or a primal.
We're a primal. Okay, everybody actually in the car.
Yep.
Does that mean we temper people now?
No, that means we're the primals, and we have to go in concert now.
Oh, okay. But seriously though, are we just... It was their prayer that gave us strength.
Yeah, but we didn't change or anything.
What is a primal?
I don't think there's any ether involved, so...
It has our ether and their ether involved.
Was there ether involved?
Yeah.
I mean, was it
I would think
there
so.
Always?
I don't think so.
I mean, not necessarily. Like we didn't have.
Tancred be
They
involved
weren't
with
using
that?
like crystals or anything, right? But what is a primal?
Sure, if we're going by the Realm Reborn definition, sure we fit, but...
Not even the Realm Reborn definition. I don't remember when Alphino says this, but a primal is nothing more than faith and ether.
Okay, but that's before we...
You're muted, I think, Adam.
Creation magic fell into the whole...
We're flying way past
We're going
it.
the wrong way. Yeah.
Interrupt this.
If anything,
Okay, but
we're a
the
dynamis
summon,
primal.
the summoning as it exists is not creation magic.
It's a form of creation magic.
It's a form of, but like even when the Loveports are like, no, we're gonna make the tribes like summon their god, but don't worry, we're this one's won't temper anyone because we're doing it the right way, right?
It's literally creation magic.
It's yes, but the way we as a whole
Ooh, it's
is able to do it
It's the big boy music.
is not creation magic.
I think my game crashed.
Oh, did it?
No.
Do you want to wait? Do you want?
Yeah.
I've already talked to him, but I'm gonna wait.
I was
As I talked to Tancred, I crashed.
I'm gonna wait.
Tancred crashed my game.
This is crashing.
The game is so reliable, I can't wait for a graphics update, making it even less reliable.
Linux.
So also, in
Sure.
5.3,
This game never crashes on Windows.
Ishtola calls it Litibus to Primal.
Yeah.
And also in theory,
Elidibus
but
was
not
part
in
of the
actuality.
ritual to
He
create
was not, but
Zodiark.
he's not a primal. He was part of the creation of Zodiark.
Right.
But he himself is not a primal. What she meant, like his existence at that point, was that of a primal,
Yeah.
right? He wasn't a primal in the terms of
But
creation
also,
magic or
when he
summoning.
literally becomes a primal as the Warrior of Light in SOS.
Yes. That's not him becoming a primal, that's him doing a transformation, which is what Hermes does, which is what Emetop does.
No, but that's literally him becoming a primal. He seeded the whole myth of the Warrior of Light in the first.
He turns himself
for
into
the
a primal,
whole
yes.
purpose of turning himself into a primal.
So, you can argue that you are a being already and you can turn yourself into a primal. And that's not
Okay.
creation magic and that's not summoning, right? That's you creating enough faith around you.
Would that not be like
to become
Shiva?
primal.
Which is
But Shiva also
summoning
needed the
magic.
crystals. Elidibus
Oh,
didn't
true,
use
true,
any
true.
ether.
Yes, he did. He used Ardbert's corpse as the source of ether. Do you not remember this? He dug up
As the
Ardbert's...
source of... I know he
Yes.
dug up Ardbert's body.
He burnt up Ardbert's body as his source of ether for that whole thing. Also, he tapped into the Crystal Tower for ether.
I'll wait till you guys are done. Sounds like a heavy conversation.
Farron is
I'm just saying,
misremembering the entirety
there's
of
an
that.
argument. There's an argument to be made
There isn't.
that we are primals.
There really isn't.
There is though.
Oh.
We're dynamis primal.
I want you guys to stop fighting.
Mom, Dad,
This is not a fight. It's not a fight. It's a discussion on the subject.
Oh, I could have just talked to
where we have
Urianjay now.
Discerning opinions, which is a healthy thing for human beings to have.
It's a fight.
Fight. You're not getting mad at each other.
I don't know.
Strange. Passing strange.
Pistols at dawn.
By their behavior, we may safely assume that they are under Vorthri's mind control. Yet the extent of the effect
Whatever you
seems
say.
to
Prayers
vary
give us power.
dramatically between subjects.
Okay, but
We're
you
down
could apply
to
that.
Far too pronounced
You could
to be
apply that to
attributed
Dynamis
simply to
too,
the
from everything
vagaries
we
of
learned
innate
about it
magical
in Endor.
resistance.
Curiouser and curiouser. We met with no trouble en route. My thanks for securing the way.
What a primal is has always been super.
But given the state of the
ambiguous, is the
townsfolk,
problem.
I see we were never in any danger of being recognized.
Faith and ether. That's it.
Too vague.
What can you
That's
tell us
it.
from
No,
here?
but that's it. All you need is enough faith and enough ether.
Okay, but the summoning rituals were literally creation magic taught to the tribes by the
I
Astia.
sense a powerful ether.
Yes,
In the
but it was a
uttermost
dumbed down
reaches of the
version.
city.
It's not real creation magic.
But there's something different about it.
Yeah,
Its
and
light is
it's still technically
impure.
creation magic.
Yes, but it is
We
made
need to get
through
closer.
the power of faith and ether. That's also how they
So
do
that one's
Zodiark.
Alphinaud. Well, unless you're triplets.
Zodiark was also just faith and ether. It was the ether of all the people they sacrificed, but it was
Kashir,
faith
what are
and
you
ether.
doing here?
That's it.
While I was scouting the area, I noticed a suspicious figure skulking about. So I accosted him, only to have him call me Alphinaud.
She is throwing.
I thought it best to bring him along.
You see, that informant who's been feeding secrets to the Crystarium, it's me. See, after you saved my life in Yulmore, I thought about going somewhere far away, but I couldn't just leave. Not without paying you back.
No.
So I decided to stay
Thanks,
here,
Kai
keep an eye
Shear.
on things. And whenever I spotted something strange, I shared it with your friends.
That took no small amount of courage. Well done.
I assume you saw what happened here.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, and not long after,
I'm tired,
Thorfinn
Grandpa.
starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from all the way out here.
Yeah.
He was doing his
And you
nuts,
decided to be
shouting and
friends with
screaming
us.
like someone had
could
nicked his
have
pie.
backed out of this at any time.
Geese was doing his knots,
The airship
Cam.
or the soldiers sent to thwart our efforts in Armory.
Sorry, Pyro. We're stopped now.
It's okay.
Eventually, the
I'm
yelling
just...
dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through.
I like discussing these things.
Now that's when everyone
I
went
can't
funny.
tell sometimes
Everyone
if you
but me.
guys are like
Well, me and a couple of newcomers.
No,
though.
actually
I
fighting
about
or...
Warfree after a
No,
while.
this is how we
Not as
talk
bad as
to
a
each
rush,
other.
mind you.
Me and Kayam have had a fight once,
Did we?
and it didn't last very long.
I remember.
Yeah,
There's something I need
I
room
do.
to see.
once.
Ew.
And it didn't last
This
very
was among
long,
the
and it was
town folks' food stores.
miscommunication.
Oh, that's just meal. You're more dolls and stuff out.
Meal is people.
Meal, no.
It couldn't be.
Oh no. This is where we learn.
Toilet and green is
I think I called this like a little bit before
It's
this.
Sin Eater.
Yeah.
Meal is made out of
Oh, I
Sin
told
Eater.
I'm not sure
So-
when, but I think like I wasn't surprised by this point because I had assumed
Yeah.
that at some point.
Yeah, I don't
I
think it
called
was like
it so
super
early into
shocking,
the
but it was
plot.
still
So it is.
gross.
In
Hearing
limited
it like
gross.
being
Little
confirmed
effect
is
on
just
average
like, oh
individual.
no.
Yet if one were to consume it regularly, over a period of
Which
several
means
years,
they're people, right?
I
Because
suspect
sin
it would
eaters
do
are people.
far, far more
Yeah.
than merely
Yeah.
nourish the body.
Cannibalism at its finest.
That Vorthri wieldeth power over sin-eaters is known. Could it be that those who partake of their flesh do thereby render themselves
So what does that
susceptible
tell
to
us
his
about Shion?
influence? 'Twould serve to explain why the
What?
town's newer arrivals succumb
Shion is a
less
sin-eater.
quickly than those raised on a diet
He's a
of
simp
meat.
eater.
He's been rounding up sin eaters and feeding them to people, altering them mouthful by mouthful, all to stop them answering back. There are desperate souls out there killing themselves to escape turning. This is unforgivable. An atrocity.
These sin-eaters. What if they are not simply rounded up?
What if they're
Do you
grounded?
remember what we were told when first we came to the city? Many enter.
Remember the story of the little
None
bird,
leave.
or whatever she was called?
No.
You don't?
No. I don't know what you're
One of
talking
the
about.
quests that we do in Newmore was this little Ori girl who was sick and lost her. She was a singer.
Let us put an end
And she
to
got
it.
sick and lost
To
her
this
voice.
paradise built upon the bones of the poor.
And her patron
Vorthra's deeds
is
are
like,
beyond
it's okay.
justification.
We're just
Beyond
gonna,
forgiveness.
you know, we're gonna request the Lord Vautry, like,
It's highly probable
ascension,
the Light Warden is waiting
yeah,
for us somewhere
yeah.
in there. And I'm all for
You
going
will
after
ascend and, you know, go
Oh.
to paradise.
They
That's
know
what
we
it
are
is.
coming. You know, not let
You
us
should.
through without a fight.
It's them turning people
Like it
into
or
sea
not,
eaters.
the time
Don't
for
drink
stealth
the
has
Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that girl became a sea eater.
Now, my friend,
She drank the Kool-Aid.
if you would be so good as to lead the charge.
Oh, Charlotte, get out of there, honey.
An instance. No.
One second. I'm just adjusting my spine because it's in pain. Ooh. God.
Take that spine and you beat the shit out of it.
I
So
should.
it stands up straight.
Okay.
They went.
Something but a battlefield. Let us sally forth. All right, ready, set,
Yeah.
spaghetti. Yeah, my joints are really killing me today. Oh fuck! I gotta take my antibiotics.
I can feel it.
Oh no.
A dark presence in my domain.
The first few things could be taken out of context.
Ah, it's them. The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise.
My perfect paradise.
I'm a beautiful
Keep them
butterfly.
away from me. I command you. Keep them away.
Oh, whoops, wrong one. Wrong one. Don't mind that. That was the right one.
Good job.
Both of them had a butterfly thing.
Lord Vorthry.
Zombies. Ugh, the fucking Makote.
He would
All right,
use his own
let's
people
commit
as
some war
shields.
crimes.
Yay, we're good.
This area is older than Gate Town. There are bound to be far more civilians under Vorthry's control. But they do not act of their own free will, and we must not harm them.
As if we ever
Yeah,
would.
don't harm them.
No promises.
Press on with Alpha now. We'll hold
And
off the
honestly,
civilians
like,
and join you as
as
soon
if
as
we
can.
ever would.
Uh-huh.
I'll try and use the blunt.
And then,
my
yeah,
sword.
and then we proceed to immediately kick all their asses.
Murder. I think that, like, probably the difference between, like, kicking someone's ass versus, like, murdering. Murderize. Ugh.
Sure.
I'll stab them.
But he says don't harm them.
Keep it up!
Do not more than is necessary to subdue them.
I'm glad it's not that you have to stop at a certain point, because that would be annoying.
That sounds like something.
It's kind of like if you see them around, they're like, just like they're doing the exhausted thing. They're
Yeah.
technically we just weakened them.
They're Skyrim essential NPCs.
Yeah.
May the 12 guide you.
Okay, I'm not harming them. Holy is a light magic, right? It's
Yeah.
totally fine.
Yeah, that's what this world needs more of. Light magic.
I think we had this conversation before, but I can't remember. Because that's also a thing that I question is how does our magic work here?
I mean the same. There's less overall, but
we don't use ambient ether, right?
This would be a white mage's paradise, though, because it's literally light element everywhere.
Wouldn't I technically be more powerful here then?
Yes, black mages would have a rougher time.
I already have a rubber spine.
But then also, like, the fact that the ambient ether is very specifically of an element, wouldn't that also kind of get things a little wacky?
In what way, other than it already being quite wacky?
Working right, you know? I don't know, like... I'm trying to think of how I put this, but I can't.
Use your words, Barry.
I can't come up with an example of what I'm trying to say.
The way that the game has described how white magic and black magic works, you can pretty much take any ambient ether and just convert it into what element you need it to be at any time, although it's easier to draw from native sources of that element.
Yes, but also we needed a specific element crystals to like enter Garuda's lair, right?
Yeah.
So elements play a part in magic.
Yes.
In how magic functions.
Its whole explanation for that is basically the crystal just absorbed the wind ether and then deflected it inwards, kind of like pierce it.
I don't know. I just feel like maybe the abundance of the light element here could make some things be a little wacky.
You will find my master in his chamber.
Now our turn with the run sheet.
But only should you kill me this day. And you will not.
A run sheet. Why'd you go so far?
You may think me under his spell, but I uphold Lord Vorthre's ideals of my own volition. Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict. Thus, have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound by the vagaries of conscience. But enough talk. I am a soldier, and you are my enemy.
Which
Or,
I feel like is a shame.
again, I feel
Let
like...
us settle this once
again,
and
he's
for
a
all.
monk... a reaper,
Meeper. Meep.
I remember just seeing him and being like, when am I gonna get a dragon?
That's the neat part. Never.
Never.
Never be a dragon.
Oh no, hot pursuit. What am I going to do?
I can say that, but I'm a caster.
Side cast.
That's what I'm doing. God damn it. Got burned.
Ah, bitch.
Painful.
but I'm a white mage. You literally cannot harm me.
I'm literally the ultimate legend, my guy.
I'm the ultimate legend, my dude. And I'm a white mage. Any damage you're doing to me, I'm healing myself.
Oh, my spine
This was
doesn't
fun.
exist.
Oh, this was really fun. Oh, this is like old Anti Tower for fun.
Oh.
I just killed all the things with an size scam.
I understand.
It's so fun.
My precious girls. Okay, goodbye.
That's what I mean. That's the like basically the only indication that there's a deeper story there that we never got.
Yeah.
Oh, the noise.
He's just one of those YouTube Shorts people that's like, hey guys, I'm trying the new Taco Bell Supreme whatever.
Ew. Ugh. Ugh, God. He's so gross. I don't want to hear the little squishes. Ah!
He's just a food YouTuber.
Yeah. Mukbang. Mukbang with Vothri. Ooh, there's a VTuber idea.
Lord Vothri, your reign of tyranny is at an end.
Idea.
I'm sure someone will like
You
it.
have preyed upon the desperation of the poor. Now you will answer for the suffering you have caused. And if you harbor even a shred of remorse, I beseech you to use
Alphino,
your
he's
powers to
fucking
redress
eating.
the
He ain't
balance
listening to you.
for the future of all in Norvrent.
You even hear him in the background eating while Alphino's talking. Ugh.
No. It
I
can't
hate
be.
this noise.
This is wrong.
No, it's
wrong.
Ugh.
The Warden, it's not just a Sin Eater. It's a man.
Take him out. We're just staring at him like, go after him. Ugh.
The
Ah! The way his head turns around like an owl. Oof.
Remorse?
It's the cutscene problems
future
of,
of
you know,
all.
we don't do anything in
What nonsense is
cutscenes.
this?
Yeah.
There is no justice but mine. No future
Like,
but
what if you're a
mine.
machinist right there? Just shoot him.
Will
Yeah.
but mine.
Shoot
Right
him.
in the back
right
of the
now.
head.
Yeah.
It is preordained. I was born to deliver this wretched world.
Throw a card at him or something, Arion J. Jesus.
Right?
Give him a paper cut, at least. Ugh, cut off that stupid looking ponytail.
Why do we stand there and wait for him to transform?
Absurd! I am a great and wise king. Greatest and wisest. I reign from on high.
God, he's like so awful looking.
I will not be brought low by maggots like you.
Ugh.
Oh, yes. Of course. I can begin again. Rebuild my paradise. once I finish my dinner.
Yeah, I can also rebuild my paradise once I've finished dinner.
Is that a euphemism for like taking a shit or something?
No, but that is kind of funny. Oh, is he gonna eat the fork too?
Yep.
Oh,
he sure does.
No, stop him.
Hey, you gotta
Franco,
get your
stop him.
iron somehow.
Oh.
I think they have.
Oh,
iron
his
supplements
his
in this
boob,
house, too.
his boob lit up. I'm a oh, oh no. It's happened. It has happened. He was a beautiful butterfly. I love how tiny his wings are too. It makes it even better. His little wings.
This a Final Fantasy whatever reference? 3? I don't know.
Mount Gold.
Mount Gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm memeing.
In the heavens?
I gotcha. I'm memeing. I couldn't remember what Final
Did
Fantasy
4-3 do
was.
that?
Now, was that Final Fantasy 1 or Final Fantasy 3?
I'm pretty sure Gold is one, if I'm not mistaken.
As you know, Final Fantasy.
Numbers.
Wait.
Yeah, no, but Final Fantasy 1 doesn't exist.
That is Mount
Didn't
Gold,
exist. Final
the
Fantasy
highest
3
peak
was
in
Final
Calusia.
Fantasy 1, but
It
now
lies on the
Final
other
Fantasy
side of
1
a
is
sheer
Final
cliff,
Fantasy 1.
and much as I wish it were otherwise, it is beyond our reach for now. But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
Oh, Alpha.
And I love how weird that sentence is, but it was all true.
Please, even if it's only to tend to their wounds. Thank you.
I don't know if it will work, but if Vorthri's hold over the people is rooted in light, I might be able to reverse its effects. Will you let me try?
Of course. We'd be grateful for any help you can provide.
Well then, if it's decided, let's all get to work.
Ultimate Legends.
Well, hello.
Are you ready for a shit ton of panic?
It's almost 10. I was gonna say, if we
Yeah,
want to stop,
we should probably stop
this would be
here.
the place.
Yeah.
'Cause this is just a lot of padding.
Yeah.
We have a couple hours worth of padding.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
well, we should be able to get back at it next week.
We will pad next week.
Pad it
Yeah.
next week. Talk
It's
to
just
Thanker
gonna
at
be the
least
filler
to.
Yeah, just turn in the quest.
It's gonna be the filler episode.
A feast of lies.
Alright. And then we'll
See you
continue
later,
the...
Thanker.
Yeah,
Oh my
bye,
god, I
Thanky.
remember getting this message and being like, holy shit, thank fucking Christ.
Right?
I hated the fact that you couldn't attune to you more. Because that was the first thing they did, the first time they did that. And I was really unhappy about it.
I just had a huge life.
And the weather's still the same.
Don't you do.
Too late.
And then they did it again. Oh no, they kind of did it in Stormblood, but there wasn't an actual Aether right there.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to our friends over here.
Then they're gonna do it again in Dawn Trail.
They did it in Endwalker, but I can't remember what.
It was
Razahan. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm going chaos.
They said I was going to. You were going to bed. I was like, okay, bye.
To obnoxious.
I'm tired, but
Yeah, I'm also gonna go to the house, but I'm gonna go end the stream real quick, and I'll be right back.
okay,
Adam's gone.
Bye, stream.
Just.
All right, stream. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna end this here because we're done New Game Plus, and because I am having some back pain. So, yeah, we stream New Game Plus once a week, but Final Fantasy XIV pretty much almost every single night, starting about like 7:30, 8 p.m. EST. So yeah, follow the socials, follow the Discord or join the Discord if you want to hang out, talk, and all that fun stuff. And we will see you later. Bye. Good night. Good night.